I got an AreoPress for my birthday, so this will be a video on how to use the AreoPress for a delicious cup of coffee, or in our case, a latte, I think. You're supposed to start with really good beans, so I think we got some good beans. Here it is. Fiddleheads. Fiddleheads whole bean, Fiddleheads blend. Looks like it's kind of dark, but from Thiensville, it's supposed to be good coffee. Deb's already had one. It's the best latte she's ever had, at least at home.
Yes, I think it compares to Starbucks easily. Okay.
So you need to grind the coffee for 20 seconds for a nice fine grind. So here we go. Got my timer here. Got to do this right. And we're almost done. There we go. So you take this piece and this piece and you put a filter into the bottom of the cap here, and you put the cap on the bottom of this cylindrical deal. This goes on top of the cup that you're going to use. Then they have an AreoPress scooper, and you put 2 scoops of finely ground, of course,
And it's
coffee,
fresh ground.
fresh ground beans that you just saw earlier. So we'll put 2 scoops in here. Okay, 2 scoops of coffee. Next, you heat the water. This is a little bit preheated to get things rolling, but you heat the water to 175 degrees. No more, no less. If it's more, you get bitter coffee. If it's less, I don't know, something isn't right. But we'll heat the water up here. It's already at 130, so probably won't take too long to heat this up. We're getting there, about 155. How's it go? A watch pot never boils?
Not in this case.
Yeah, you don't want it to boil anyway, so it's about 170. I'm going to turn the heat off because it's still going to climb. And it's almost there. I'd say it's about 175, so I'm going to take that off the heat. You then pour the hot water into the reservoir up to this number 2 thing. Little 2 graduation that you can't really see. Which I think I'm there. Then you take the plunger, get it wet. And you put the plunger into the reservoir, down about 1/4 inch, and then you, oh actually, forgot a step. You take the stir, once you get the water in there, and you stir this for about 10 seconds. And I see that we need a little more water. A lot of foam on top, that's why it's kind of hard to tell, so I'll stir it a little bit more. Okay, set the stir aside, you put the plunger in, and then it goes down about 1/4 inch until you feel pressure, and you just press it down for about 20 or 30 seconds until this plunger bottoms out. The coffee is being pressed through that coffee filter on the bottom. There's little holes in it, in the cap. It's actually kind of a little bit tough to push. It's there's a lot of pressure, probably because of the fine grind of that coffee. And they say gentle pressure is the best. And it's hard to be gentle when it's this tough, but there, now it's getting a little better. You can actually hear it going through there. Sounds like it's almost boiling. And you press this plunger down until it kind of bottoms out on the coffee, which is probably about there. You take the cap off, and voila, the double espresso. You can now fill it with milk to create a latte, or with hot water to have a nice American coffee. Well, I'm trying my latte and it sure is good. That is smooth. That's one good latte. That AreoPress is lives up to the comments about it on the web. Yeah, that's awesome. That is really good. It's amazing. It's a little more hassle than the Keurig, but I think it's worth it.